So Philipos, last night the Peace Vigil was, unfortunately, was attacked again. What? Tell me briefly what happened.
Okay. Now, going right before I left, there was a gentleman that was here, and I won't call him really a gentleman, but he was mad and irate that he could not set up a tent, and he asked me why I couldn't. He had a motorized bike. He had put a gas tank on a bike and put a 80cc engine on a bicycle, and the Secret Service surrounded him when he came over here. At that point, he wasn't talking loud at me, but I could tell that he was not pleased that he was not allowed to put up a tent.
Did he attack the vigil?
We don't know who it is. The Secret Service is promising to review the phone footage from the surveillance cameras and let us know what happened between 10:15 and about 10:45 last night.
And describe what exactly happened.
Well, from what I know is that my volunteer that was staying here doesn't want to have his name used, is that he heard a long bang on the wood, but he was inside, and they got away with kicking in the wood. And if I move it here, you can see at the lower area, it was pretty forceful to have a whole piece of wood be missing like that. You know.
Yeah, and you spent some money to have these new signs put up just 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
3 weeks ago they got here. The signs are new. 3 weeks new.
And this is the second time that Vigil has been attacked in the last year.
Yeah, even 6 months ago when the people from the Peace House came down here to help me put it back together, and I mean you assisted as well. So yeah, in the last 6 months it's been attacked the second time. It's a hate crime. The Peace Vigil would be a hate crime anyway, because what we want is the peace and for all the civilians of the planet, and then somebody come here and show hatred toward somebody that just wants peace, you know. So that's not necessarily a person that representing Trump. That's the mindset of the Trump Nation people. They're not official people in his cabinet, but this is the way they think. And so this threat is in a time that's only 4 weeks after we were given that threat, and this is a threat where it was actually a physical attack on the vigil.
So you think that these attacks or these threats are increasing now that Trump administration is coming in?
I mean, because even that last attack was while Donald Trump was running for president, and before that we had a relatively 2.5-year calm before that attack that happened about 7 months ago.
Yeah.
So I think that more and more people are getting, use the word, pissed off at people that want something like peace. Also the UN resolution that just came through, and that would make people mad, and who will they get mad at? As some place that stands up for the rights of the Palestinians, you know, without having hatred for people being born Hebrews or being practitioner of Judaism.